Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Friday and it is a free for all. Thinking Lisa may or may not be able to join us later on today. It just depends on her schedule. So let's go ahead and see what I'm going to be getting into today. Let me move this keyboard out of the way for a little bit. I want to start off with letting you know that I'm thankful y'all are starting. Please hit the thumbs up if you're watching now or if you're watching in the repeat. Please hit that because it does something and I'll be happy, I'm sure. But I got this magazine last night. It's the Journaling Art magazine from, let me remember what this company is. Stampington and Company. Um, so I got this yesterday and I was perusing through it last night and I come to a part. It is on page, if you get these, just so you know, it is on page 10 where she talks about miniature journals. And she's talking small little journals like 2.5 by 2.5. And I decided, I want to try one. So I have cut some, actually what they are is index cards for by 4s. They're 3x4s. I didn't think I wanted to go any smaller right yet. I want to try my hand at working in a smaller confined place. It said in her article that sometimes people find it easier to work in a very small area because it's just not as daunting. There's not as much room for you to think, oh my goodness, I've got to fill all this. What am I going to do? You can just settle down and start getting your main layers done. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be working on that and sharing some other things. So what you say we get going and start putting some first layers on some cards. Let me put this away. I am going to be putting this in front of me because I am going to be working with glue stick and a small place. Oops, excuse me. And a small place. Hello, Julie. How you doing? Nice to see you this afternoon. I am working on a small journal. It's going to be 3x4. It's going to be hinged on a little hinge like this. Put it like that, like this. So all it's going to be is 10 little cards done up. However, I do them, and then I'm just going to put this on the corner so you can do a flip through. I'm glad, Julie. Glad. Lisa's supposed to be joining me today, but I don't know. I think so. I think she's coming, but I'm not sure. I know that she's busy. She said she had her errands to run and that she would try to make it, but she wasn't sure. So that's what I know about Lisa. Is whether or not she's coming. I just don't know. So what I did is I got in the mail today, well, a few days ago for this, some old magazine papers. Let me pull this out. Old magazine pages and newspaper and all kinds of just fun stuff. I got that in, I want to say last week. And then just now, and I didn't mean just before we went on, I got another packet of ephemera, just paper ephemera. So I'm going to be using this today, if I don't knock my keyboard on the floor, to start on these little. Yes, it is a very busy time of the year. And y'all, thank you for helping me be able just to, have patience with me if I don't see your comments or something. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's that I'm trying to keep my focus on both places at the same time and watch Amazon because I'm expecting an Amazon package to arrive. So I'm having to do about 3 things at the same time. And for me, that's a little rough. So I'm just doing that. If you see me kind of pause and moving around over here with my mouse, it's because that's what I'm doing is I'm checking Amazon. So let's get going. Let's get some stuff on a card. I want to leave small pieces because, like I said, it is 3x4. I don't want to just cover the card with one thing. I want to build it up on it. So a lot of people, me, when I was first starting, I just found something and did a first cover on it, and that had been it. And you can do that. I mean, if that's what you choose to do. Me, this time around, I'm choosing to go with a little more color. Not color, but a little more, just different pieces. Just different pieces. Yeah, Julie, it is a very busy time, and I'll be honest with you, I will not next week. I will not be doing a live next Wednesday. It's going to be Christmas Day, and I don't think anybody's going to be having time to be watching lives on Christmas Day. I just don't see it. But have you got all your Christmas stuff done, Julie? Mine is done, shipped, arrived over at my mother's in Texas, and I am so happy that that's one thing I don't have to think about because it's already done. I only get from my great nieces and nephews because I don't have any children or grandchildren. So I just do for my greats. Well, my great nieces and nephews. More or less. That's good. Let me get some glue on this. I'm using a stick. Sometimes I'll use whether I am going to go over the edges because I know that I can always just trim off whatever is hanging over. I want some other stuff. I want a good supply of ripped up stuff because I don't know how many. Some music. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I may just do one layer. Start one layer on each of them. I don't know. Some music paper going. And if this paper tearing is a little loud, I'm sorry. I really like the sound of it. So, it doesn't bother me at all. If it does you, I'm sorry. Let's see what else we have in here. I want to get a little different colors in there. So let me see. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. But I may save that because I don't want to rip it up for some reason. So I'll put that up there, put it aside. Here we go. Here's some stuff with some color on it. That may have some interest later on. I don't like the white stuff. Some people would save that. I've got too much stuff. Until I go through stuff, I cannot be saving bits and pieces. I just can't. Until I get some stuff done up and out of the house. That way I have more room in here to play. I said I was going to be using smaller pieces. For me, these are smaller, and they'll get smaller as I go, but I wanted to get a really good base on this, get a real good bottom layer on these, and then go from there. Ooh, this has some tape on it. I think we'll use some of this. It's fun color. See the tape on it. I don't know. It's really hard to see. Let me put it up there. See the old tape on it. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I'm not going to be able to rip that, so I will just cut that off. And go ahead and put this right here on this corner because I really don't like the white. But it's got tape on it, so I may just glue it all down. Get it all glued up so it'll stick good. I'm going to do this one. Look here. Put it down a little bit. Because I really want that tape to be there. And I may have should have saved that for one of my top layers. But that's okay. It will do just fine. And you'll notice I'm just kind of going through. And if I see something that really amuses me, then I'm tucking it aside over here to use with the other ones. But, let's go through here. Here's some postcards that I think I will. I have not been through this. This is the first time I'm looking through this. So y'all are getting to see it about the same time I am. There's some postcards in here. See if they're dated. 18 is a Vincent van Gogh portrait of a young man, 1853 to 1890. Printed in England at the Pazas Gallery in London, and it is a numbered postcard of 33. So there's this one there. And here is this one here. And it is a reproductive rare something. It's in French. And it is dated the Art Institute of Chicago. Picasso. We got some of them. I'll just put those there. I'm not going to be using these. And they're going to be more of a tuck. And what I may do is, because there's nothing written on them, I won't do anything with them. Let's see. From London, printed in England. It is Edgar Degas, Two Dancers on Stage. It is was a 24 by 18 inch size facsimile size print is available. Look at that. That is a pretty little group of dancers there. Isn't that pretty? You know what, Lisa, let me put your name on this and I'll send it to you, because I don't have, there are certain things that I have a fascination with, but if you like it and you are into that type of thing, I'll put your name on it and I'll get it out to you. And just message me your address in Messenger, just in case I don't have it. I think I do, though. But if I don't, that way I can get this to you, because it is really pretty, and I think you would enjoy it in one of your own journals. So let me tuck it up here. There we go. Put that aside in case something else comes up. And here's this one. You'll see that. It is, say, I can't read it. They cut most of it off. But it's an 1839 by 1906, the son of a wealthy manufacturer. He read something, and at the age of 22, he gave it up for painting. For 30 years, was ignorant and was not until 1892 that novice began to be, I don't know, regarding on one of the matters of the, I don't know, there was some kind of, he was an influential Medic society in London, Great Britain. I don't see any other numbers on it or anything like that. But there it is. Another lovely little postcard. I'm going to set these aside because I know I will not be using them for that. So let's see what else we got in here. I just added that in there, so that's not part of this. I'm seeing color, so that's what's drawing my attention. Let me show this. And it says, painting by Paul Gagan, critics of the Metropolis Institute of Art, Sri Lanka. I think, was it Sri Lanka? Oh, it's Sakarya ink. Interesting. There's some pretty pictures on here. I don't want to tear up anything that I think is really cute. Because there's a little elephant for anybody that's doing elephant journals or likes, elephants. Yeah, I think I'll set that aside. What else do we have in here? There's some more tape. I don't need any more tape. Is that sticking down? Yeah. A lot of advertisement. A lot of advertisement in here. I'm going to have to go through this very fussily, I think, for me to be able to just come in here and rip stuff apart. Because I like some of the pictures. Some more. Some of the advertisements are so cute. I hate to tear them up. But I'm going to have to just be bold, be brave, find something that doesn't have anything of any amusement on it and go for it. This looks like it was already loved. I think we will love on it some more. Well, then again, who is this? Different stuff. I'm looking at the part because I will sit here all day reading and looking instead of getting some stuff on cards. It was I got it through Pearl and Debbie Ham, and they have an auction on YouTube, and they had a set, just a bag of or was it somebody else? No, it was through Pearl, and they just had a bag of ephemera, and I just grabbed it because I don't have any of this, and I just got another bag of it too today from another auction that I go to that carries this type of stuff. And so I just got another bag of it, which I will be breaking into here pretty soon. I have it. Let me just rip some of this up. This is just plain sand, was what it is. Then on the back is some color. Ooh. I like that. Look on the back. You may never know what you'll find back there. I didn't even see those, but I do now. Quit running off on me. Go. Okay, see those flowers? Let me put it up here. They were on the opposite side of what I was looking at, so I am going to use those. I'm going to put them right. Nope, I don't want them up and down. I want them sideways. And I'll kind of not keep them. Hi, Lori. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I am working on journal cards, which are 3 by 4, and I'm going to make a little journal out of them. I'm going to put them on after I get done with the first layer. I will punch holes through everything, and then I'll start working on them, and they'll be going on this as I'm done. I got my first catalog in journaling, and it's called what is it called? Art Journal from Stampington and Company. I loved it. This woman she did a 3 by 2.5, like an ATC card journal. 2.5 by 3.5 ATC card, that size journal. And I'm like, wow. And she was saying how it was easy to do because it was so small. And it gives some of us that have problems getting out of our own heads. It's not as big of as a layout. It's just very small. and so it can be done pretty easily. Um, I'm finding that I'm having a little problems. Not so. You don't think it's any easier to go littler than it is to stay big? Let's hear what you got to say, because this is the first time I'm doing this, and I'm kind of this is my first card. I'm using index cards because I've got tons of them. So I've cut them down to 3x4s. I just cut them in half is what I did. Let me get some of this little new stuff I've got over here. Another whole bag of ephemera. It cut you off, sorry. That's okay. Yeah, it's not so overwhelming. It's really for me anyway, it's not overwhelming. I have not looked through this, so I'm kind of just glancing through here. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm working with 2 bags of ephemera that I got online, and I'm having a hard time actually doing the work instead of sitting here and oohing and on over everything. Like these stamps. I'm gonna have to turn this glue page. Here. I got this one little corner over here. Like I said, I'm going to do a first layer on probably there's 10 of them. I'm going to probably do a first layer on all 10, and then start the second layer. Good afternoon, Miss Cindy. You grabbed the 8x10 watercolor paper, bigger paper. I'm sure it is hard to do. That's okay, Cindy. You're never late. It's okay. I'm just over here playing with index cards. Actually, they're smaller. They're 3x4s, and I'm just putting a top layer on them. And then when that gets done, on each of them, I will go from there and see how many layers I decide to go before I start actually, getting it ready to be done. I may do 3 or 4 layers. I don't know yet, because, this is just the bottom, cover up the card layer. I'm telling you, what is funny is that since I've started this, you look at everything in a totally different way, Lori. Seriously, I don't know if you have that same feeling too, but it's just wild how I look at things too now. And one thing that I've found that I have to really watch myself on is what other people consider trash. I have to really be careful, because my husband is going, "You got enough stuff in your workroom. Why are you taking that for?" But it'll go in the trash because you got too much stuff in your workroom. So I have decided that I am going to get stuff out of my workroom, send it off to other people. And because I like gifting stuff, I really do. I like to send stuff to other people. And I like to make stuff, and then I enjoy the process of making, but I don't know what to do with it afterwards. Most people just say use it, and I'm like going, well, I don't know what to do with it. So I like to get into people's sense. I have 1, 2, 3 journals right now. No, 4 journals right now. I'm trying to find a home for, and I haven't. The Lord has not told me who to send these journals to. And I would have sent at least 2 out if I could have got them done before Christmas, but I didn't get them done. So it will have to wait. It will have to wait. I'm going to call this one right here, covered. I'll put this up here so I don't lose it. You're eating lunch. Don't let other people do that to you, Julie. My husband looks at my stuff and goes, "What's that? Looks like trash." I'm like, going, "Robert, no, it's not." They just, I don't know. Some men, I mean, you think of the men who are into art journaling and making journals and stuff, like Carrie, Eddie. I know there's some other men who are doing this and they get it. You just can't let them, the ones who don't get it, mess you up for what you're enjoying. I've learned that. Lord, that's funny. Yeah, there are some. I'll agree with you there. There are some. We have a different outlook on things. We see things so differently. I think men and women do. Another piece with tape all over it. I think I'm gonna glue it whole thing down. Make sure I get glue on this. So, are you working on anything, Julie? Or are you just trying to relax after getting everything prepared for? Did I watch a bit of Birdsong? No, I haven't. That she uses trash in her books, like actual trash. How weird. Well, not strange. I mean, what I just said, what we would consider strange, other people wouldn't. Hmm. That's what speaks to her, you know. That gets her creativity flowing, and more power to her. You know. Let's see what else we have in here. This is folded up, and I don't want to unfold it, but I'm going to. This is from a big magazine back in the day. Let's see. Like I said before, I don't want to rip some of this up because the pictures are so pretty. I'm going to have to go through this stuff. I know I've said that 300 times, but I am. I can't rip stuff up. That's nice. Do you have pretty handwriting, Julie? You're writing scriptures down. That is so fun. That's what I'm going to be doing. Um, I have not come up with how my journals are. I don't want to say supposed to look, but kind of get my own. Let me find my words. Um, my own twist in them. My own, my own thoughts as far as what, let it express me. When it's saying, God, okay, Michelle did that. And that's where I'm trying to find what is that? What would let people know that I had done that? And so that's where I'm at right now, is trying to see. kind of cool. Just put her little face. No, I'm more talking out of her ear. That there, I'm going to cover this up. I don't know why I am so fussy. I'm just going to cover it up. My handwriting is atrocious. My spelling is bad. My handwriting is bad. I don't write as bad as a doctor, but I have, like I said at the beginning, I got an art journal, art journaling magazine, and this is my very first one from them. And they had people writing, like they wrote letters, and then they took, regular pen and everything, and then they took it and wrote it over it to where it couldn't be read, legibly read, and wrote it, like upside down or sideways, and wrote again in like a white ink or a different colored ink, and just wrote over it and used it as journal fodder. And I'm like, well, that's an interesting idea. There's so many ideas you can get from these things. There we go. Rip. Okay. Put that up there. Yeah, my handwriting is bad. But I figured that if I can type, then I can type out scriptures. What I do is I write everything out and then I type it up, because I'm real weird like that. Like when I'm making notes to do my Wednesdays, I write everything out, and then like last Wednesday, I just left it. I didn't do any. I didn't type anything up because it was just too everywhere. It's just easier for me just to keep it on the paper I had it, because it was so. My thinking was so sporadic. And the way I put it on paper was just, it felt like it was everywhere. It's here. But I just will write everything down, and then I'll go in and type it up. And I'm thinking about using scripture as a way of, putting scriptures on my cards or in my journals, and kind of making them like that, like a prayer journal or something like that. But yet I like a theme journal too. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes, see where the Lord leads me in this, because trying to find what it is, I'm trying to find my voice. What will say, like I said, what will say, hey, Michelle did this. So that's where I'm at, guys. That's what's going on with me, is I'm trying to find my voice. What is it that it would say? Stand. I guess every one of us want to stand the test of time. We want to leave some sort of mark that we were here, and we were here, and we did something. One of the things, and I get real, not morbid, but real, I depress myself. I don't know if anybody understands that or not, but I depress myself because I keep thinking, my husband's already told me what's going to happen to everything. Something happens to me, all this will be in the trash. All of it. The journals, everything. I said, don't have time. He wouldn't have time. He's thrown it in the trash. And that just makes me sad. There was times where it would make me not want to do anything. That, what's the use? But I think that's why I want to get it out of here. I think it gives me the joy of making it, and then the knowledge that it needs to get into somebody's hands, somebody that can love on it for no matter how long. And then if it ends up in the trash, it's okay, because I don't know it ended up in the trash, and I'm not going to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to know anyway. I'm not going to be here guarding over it. Once I'm gone, I'm not going to care one way or another. It's just why I'm here that it kind of bothers me. It kind of bothers me that way. Put that one over there. That one's done. I'll put these over here and let them kind of sit here and dry. Go. This here. Well, the thing is it's very, it's not hurtful, but it's truthful. And I think that's my husband's, I mean, it may be hurtful, but it's truthful. He's being very truthful because I've taught him that it would take me some time, after if something ever happened to him, to go through everything and have to decide what to do with everything. And he just told me it'd be easy for him because he'll just dump it in the trash. And I'm like, well, like we've said, ladies, gentlemen sometimes just do not see things like we do. I'm looking back over when we had to clean my mother-in-law's house out. I wish then that I know what I know now, because girls, we would have had a party. I mean, I keep thinking of all the different stuff she had, the ephemera, the postcards, the all kinds of stuff. That's true, Julie. It really is. That at times it may be truthful, but for that person to say it, but it's not always for me. It's truthful, but it did a lot of. Let me see something. Sorry, I need to check on this and see where my package is. Okay, he's waving at me. It's looks like 7 stops. Let me refresh this right quick. Sorry, guys. See where he's at. So yeah, it is hurtful, and yeah, it is. It's still a little depressing, but it gets me moving. It keeps me knowing, okay, then I need to get this down and get it into somebody's hands. And I'm trying to look at it in a positive light. Okay, he's really is what he's doing in a way is trying to get me moving, to get me going, okay, I don't want all this just being dumped. I want it getting into people's hands. So let's get to work. Let's get it to people. And that's my biggest problem is trying to find out who to send this to, who to send stuff to, because you don't ever know. Like I know a lot of you ladies in different groups have, I've kind of gotten to know y'all through them, through the different groups we're in. Or I see you around on the web in different groups. And but it's still hard because we don't know each other. You have a scripture. No, I did not see your through. I just kind of joined in, and then other things were happening at the same time. Sorry, Cindy. Through your promises of God journal, you have scriptures you've written and hidden in it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea to do, Cindy, is to do something like that, to have, make those. Actually, what I do right now, is what I'm doing is I make them pretty empty, not empty, but a lot of writing area, and then I'll put extra stuff. I don't stuff them or anything very much at all, but I put extra stuff for them to use. It's kind of like, here's a journal, the bones of it, and here's stuff to play with, have a good time. So in a way, it's kind of like gifting a journal without really doing the journal. You flip through it towards the end. I may have been in and out, Cindy. I'll have to check. I will watch it later on after I get off here. I'll do that. I'll go back and look through that because that would be. I have to watch that video. Yeah, I do. I will have to watch that video. I'm gonna have to turn a fan on, guys. It's getting hot in here. Girls, I just thought, here I am with all this ephemera and a whole entire box of painting papers. Ooh, it's a red velvet journal. How pretty. Ooh. I bet that's just fun to have around. Velvet is so pretty. It feels so nice. There we go. Give me something to rip up. Love the sound of that. Sorry, ladies, if you can't handle that. Yeah, I saw that, Cindy, that you got 2 more orders for journals. Yeah, I know. Congratulations. Well, you did such a beautiful job on mine. Purple journal and a Victorian journal. How fun. Are you going to do the, hold on a minute, let me get my words together here, Cindy. Are you going to do it live like you did mine? Do theirs live like you did mine, or are you just going to do it? You've never done a Victorian journal. I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do. I've got some Victorian looking things. I'll go through and see what I have, Cindy. Because I've got some really older looking. No, it's not going to be very, very vintage Victorian. It's like, um, yeah, if you're not videoing, I can understand this because I know that like right now, I feel like I'm going so slow. But what it is I'm reading chat. I'm checking when my package is going to get here, which it sure is taking a long time. How far away are you? All right. It's 6 deliveries away. Well, you know what? The Christmas journals, all that means, Julie, is that Christmas is next year, or you can have Christmas in July, or whenever else you want to do it. Because if I do a Christmas, well, I was going to do a Christmas book this year, and I had absolutely nothing. After I did my cards, I went out and got a 6x6 pack of cards of journal paper, of scrapbook paper, 6x6. Got that, and then I made my cards on that. That'll be good, Cindy. You ought to use those books, those black and white Victorian ladies in costumes. That would be good to use. But yeah, I mean, so I was irritated that I couldn't do a Christmas journal because of that fact that I didn't have any paper. I have Christmas paper, and as you saw last week, Monday, I have certain things. I have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but not one to do a whole journal. Not enough to do a whole journal on. Just enough to play with. Just enough to play with a little bit, and that's it. But that would be cute. You could do it black and white. But sometimes it depends on if that's what they want. A black and white book could be pretty with lace. Cindy, if you still have some of that black lace and you're doing a black and white book, that would be so pretty. It would be real pretty. I don't know if you got rid of all that or not. Keep that wrapping paper. No, that's one thing I do have. I have 2 brand new rolls of wrapping paper, and I didn't open them because I'm like, what am I going to do with this wrapping paper? There's so much of it. I have nobody to wrap presents for. It's like it's just going to sit here and be. So I was kind of, yeah, well, we'll think about it next year. Then again, like I've said, I may get hankering to do a Christmas journal in October. Who knows? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Something new. There. Go. Yeah, that'd be fun. Now I have not added. I've got, like I said, I've got 2 or 3 journals that I'm still working on. You know, I haven't figured out where they're going yet. I have ideas, but there's one that is for a child. It's a child's journal, and I left a lot of writing places so they could color or whatever, and whatnot. Hold on just a second. Let me check something right here. I can't see. Okay. All right. He's 5 stops away, so I thought I saw that, but I wasn't sure. So I'm kind of wanting to put some more stuff in it, but being a child's journal, I want it to have a lot of places for her to color or him to color. Actually, a girl. I don't see boys wanting journals. I just don't. But then again, there are a lot of men, like I said, that are in the art world that would love them. That's the best thing to do. I'm not getting any cards. I saved all mine, then I used them up one year as I cut the tops off of them because usually your writing's on one side and then your front is usually, the back of it is usually bare. I used those for Christmas cards a couple of years ago. I just repurposed them and, kind of junked them and redid them and sent them out that way. Right there. And that was fun. And you'd be amazed at the little piece you will see now that we wouldn't even see when we weren't doing this. There's going to be something, little something too. They'll catch your eye and you go, wait a minute, what's that? And it may not even be what you think it is, but it looks like something. Like this right here. It just caught my eye. I'm like, what is this? It's a piece of something. But it looked like a shell. So I'm like, ooh, that's fun. I'll just rip that out and put this on top of here. Why? Because it caught my eye. There we go. Let me put this here. He is 5 stops away, honey. What? He is 5 stops away. Okay. Yeah, he's right there. Okay. He's watching out for me. Get my package when it comes. I ran out of room, guys. I did the. Oh, you received a card from Marty. Was it not beautiful? I got one too. It was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Actually, I put it in the little holder that I have to put cards in. I kind of got it in there. Yes, I got the card from you, Cindy, and it wouldn't fit. Last week, Monday, I was working in that open from 2018 where I had put cards in and decorated them and kind of did it for a Christmassy type situation, and it didn't fit, but it's in there with it. It would not fit, and there wasn't gonna be a resize in that. No, I got your card this week sometime. I thought I told you when I got it, Cindy. The other one Marty sent was beautiful. Okay, I got this here. What's sad about me is I don't know who I sent cards to. I don't remember. I should have wrote down, the names of people who I sent them to where, I could at least know who I sent them to. But I didn't, so I'm learning and going on. I'm going to put this on another card. I don't want any more of that. I didn't realize I had that on that card there, so I'm going to put it right over here on this one. Yeah, A black and white journal could be fun. But then again, I think it would be hard too because everything, all the, now most of the ephemera, if you go for old newspapers and stuff like that, you know, couldn't maybe, but it's still going to be that old. It's not going to be white like the stark, that white. You're going to have the undertones of the yellowing of the olding, I call it, but the paper just yellowing. But I think it'd be cool to do a black and white and with, just this type of colors in black and white would be wonderful. I have some, I can forget what's, my wedding dress was made out of it. I want to say it's satin, but I will swear I'm wrong. It when it really feels really slick when you feel it, and then you turn it over, and it's really kind of rough on the backing of it. I don't know what kind of fabric it is, but I have a bunch of it, and I'm thinking I was going to pull a piece off and see how it would do, gluing it down on something to see if I could make a journal with that, but I didn't know how it would, if the glue would run through or if it would act stupid. Or whatnot. Okay. Oops. Put this over here. So what do you got going on, Cindy, later on today? What are y'all doing later on? See if this will rip. Yes, it will. I thought it was wax paper. It's not. It's tissue. That makes it even better. Hold a copy on your printer. You have a newspaper from Hungary. It was your grandpa's. All you gotta do is just put it on the copier, on your copier, and scan it. You gotta research it. I bet that's a lot of work researching that jewelry, Cindy. Actually, yeah, just actually doing the research to see if it's real, if it is, how much it would actually be. What's the going rate on that certain piece. Now, are you going to be doing any live, Cindy, next week? I know I will probably. I'm going to do one Monday, but I'm not. I think I'm going to not do any on Wednesday and then come back on Friday. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do anyway. And this is why I have this, to where if you tried, Lori, I'll tell you what I would do, because I know me. Okay, you're going to go live on Monday and Tuesday and Thursday? Thursday. Okay. And Friday. You're going live all through the whole week then. Well, that's cool. I wasn't going to go Wednesday because I figured at 2 o'clock people are going to be still, you're at lunch still at 1 o'clock. People are still having lunch, and then, still having Christmas lunch. And then the specific is too early. So, that's why I was thinking about going ahead and canceling Wednesday. Being Christmas Day, that it would be just too. It's really strange talking about next week is Christmas, and I'm not going, oh man, already? It's already here. Except Monday night, yeah. Yeah, you do yours early. It's hard for me to be. My sleeping schedule is chaotic. It's just whenever I can do it. Cindy does stay busy, and I need to stay as busy as Cindy is. But I don't know that I could do a live every day. I don't know. I don't know if I would. It would overwhelm me or not. I may do just fine, but I just don't know. I don't like the way that's going. Let me put this over here like that. I don't know if it'd overwhelm me. If it'd stay, it would be too much for me to do that. It's saying, let me refresh.
It auto refreshes.
I did.
Still 5 stops away.
Yeah, he's taking a sweet time. He's taking a sweet time. We're checking to see where my package is. Oh, you're not sure she'll do all actually live? Actually? Oh, you're going to record some of them, Cindy? But Monday and Tuesday, definitely. Well, I knew you were going to be on Monday night, definitely, because you have your jewelry on Monday. But yeah, I've thought about it of coming on, more than what I have now earlier in the day. But I just don't know if it would be something I could do. Have to wait and see. The Speedy Gonzaleses. Well, that's why I know for me that having like what I'm doing right now, having Cindy here helps because she'll catch things that I won't catch as far as chat goes. She will catch that stuff and whatnot. You're going to have to visit chat for a bit and have some hot cocoa, and then you're going to sing to us all again. What are you singing today? What are y'all going to be singing, Cindy? I want to know what you're singing. Inquiring minds are inquiring. Stop rolling on the floor. You know it's hard for us to get up from that floor. The birthday song from my daddy again. Your birthday song, yes, you can sing that. I think you ought to, because it's pretty. I like it. Go. That would be good. No way. I ain't saying nothing, is what Michelle's saying. Nada. There's too much going on. I have to, I have to just say, I'm sitting here doing my own thing. I don't know what you guys are doing in chat. I can't keep up with you. All I hear is Cindy's going to sing. Yeah, you could. You could do something like that. I have been actually, after I'm through with this Bible study on Wednesdays of the gifts of the Spirit, been thinking about actually reading Revelation online. I don't know why. It's just a thought that came to me Wednesday, and I don't read very well, so I just don't seem to know if that's really something the Lord wants me doing or not. Places are closing due to weather. Well, I know out here, I don't know where you are, Lori, but I know out here in New Jersey, it's raining. And it was like in the 40s when I woke up this morning, so I don't know what it is now. It could be warmer, it could be in the high 40s. Wasn't low. Get that there. Oh, did I finish this one up? No, it needs a few more. So, I don't know. Keep writing those scriptures, Julie. I know that. helps sometimes. For me, it helps me, but my handwriting is so bad that I get upset. I print a lot, and my printing is horrible. Even my printing leaves much to be desired as being able to read it. Places are closing due to weather. Are you expecting snow? Well, God must think I can read well, or He wouldn't be making me think about doing something like that. It, especially Revelation. Snowing all day in Michigan. We haven't had any snow this year. New Jersey. Have not had, no. I know that New York got some, but we haven't had any here. We haven't even had any flurries or anything. It's just been rain. It's been raining all day here. Let's see what else I've got over here flying around. If you don't write in a hurry, well, yeah, that's true for me too. If I don't write in a hurry, it's better. It's more legible, at least. I know of people who have written out the whole Bible. They have sat down and through it. I think it took her a year or more to what she wrote out, if not more. She wrote out the whole Bible. You're sending me wait a minute. You'll send some of your handwriting to me for free of charge. Hey, that works. Free of charge just works for me. Oh, crud. I'm going mind blank here. These really do go pretty quickly. I've never had a page that I didn't have to sit here for 10 minutes and think about. I'm just ripping and sticking. Send some snow my way. You go ahead, honey. I'm not understanding nothing. Can't you tell, Cindy? I'm having issues. I'm having issues over here. Y'all say Cindy thinks that I'm hysterical. No, I'm having issues. It's called I don't get it. I don't get it. She can have some snow sent this way. That's fine, mate. I don't go out. I don't go out. I would like some snow for Christmas just because. Free shipping with snow too. That's always good. I don't switch conversations very quickly. It takes me a moment to switch where my thinking is. Sorry, guys. Here. Slap some of this on here. So what I was thinking with this mini journal is I was going to go through and find scriptures that would work. But I have to find a theme for I'm one of those topical type people. Cindy is our interpreter. Good, the Lord knows I need one. The good Lord knows I need one. For you. Okay, you're trash is what you are. Are you covered up totally? Yes. Okay. Drawing over there. Take some of this. Yes, I am throwing things in the trash, but okay. I can't live in real snowy weather or real anything that's slick. I can't go outside. So like if we when we move, if and when we move, we get a washer and dryer that's in the garage or something, my husband is gonna have to go take care of that because it'll be too cold and freeze. Teresa's here. Where's Miss Teresa? There's Miss Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Have you been hiding? Miss Teresa. I think Teresa's been hiding. Hi, Rita. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate it. Love you, girl. What you been up to? I haven't been able to come and see you. About the time you're going, I was with Jen this morning. I've been thinking about joining you in the morning, Rita, but I keep going. I don't know. Because out here in the East Coast, it's later, and you go to about 1, I think, our time. I think it's about 1 Eastern time. I am just working on a miniature journal. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And if you have any more of those goodie sales and you have Rice Krispies, you need to let me know. Yeah, you do. Because I would be all in that. Maybe only get 1, 2 max. But Rita has some good deals at times if she's able to do it. She sells munchies and other stuff. Has a wonderful Bible study on, I think it's Monday through Thursday, Rita? Monday through Thursday. And you go through a lot of prayer, a lot of different stuff, a lot of prayer, a lot of Bible readings, a lot of different readings too, that from different books that she reads out of. A lot of prayer and really lifting each other up Monday through Thursday. That's what I thought. I jump in sometimes is what I do. I'll jump in and then I'll jump out. I don't like that. Go. Devil foot screws. That's good. No, Cindy, would I know Mary P? Would I be familiar with her, or is she in the selling side of stuff that you're into, or is she a journaler also? Hey, Steph, how are you feeling, girl? You feeling okay? I know right now you're going through a lot. Get some color for there. Nifty paper. You slept great last night? That's good, Stephanie. I know you've needed it. Okay, ladies, hold on just a minute. Let me refresh this and look and see if this guy's at my door. No, he is 4 stops away. Okay. I had to order me a new case for my. Y'all saw when I did when I showed y'all how I store my cling stamps. How I store them in the big briefcases for CDs. So I had to order another one because I got so many that I couldn't. I just couldn't put any more in it. So I had to order another one, and that's what's coming in. It's for me to be able to put more stamps in. Looked at my husband and said, "See, that way I can order more stamps. You have enough." He keeps me on my toes, is what he does. He keeps me from. He's like, "Are you sure you're not spending too much money?" I'm sorry, Miss Teresa, you're not feeling good. Did the babies give you something again, or is it still the leftovers from when you had pneumonia? There. Amen. Quick healing. You get that there. You just do what you need to do, Teresa. If you need to rest, you just rest. Lord's got you. He knows what you need. Uh-oh. You're welcome, Teresa. This package is saying it's 3 stops away, but I have a feeling it's here because I hear my husband back there. He's probably outside watching it. This is showing he's 2 stops away, sweetheart. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. She's painting.
Where does it say 2 stops? Oh,
Is it 2?
it's in the complex.
Well, he's running around somewhere then. There we go.
He's in the end part of the complex.
You're shorting those brooches. You got back full. Is those the ones that you got from oh, what is her name, Cindy? You mentioned that you'd gotten a a shipment from her, that she had sent you some stuff. And I forget what her name is. I just know that you talked about her, that you were going through some jewelry and that she had sent it to you. And sent you a bunch of other stuff too. A lot of stuff. I just forgot what her name is. I'm bad with names, though. Rita, if you're still here, could you just let me know if you know anything about Jen? I was wondering how she's doing. I know it's not as well. It's not even time for her to be going anywhere yet. I keep forgetting y'all are. She's about. It's only about noon out there with her. I was just wondering if you'd heard how she's doing. Oh, from two different people. You haven't heard from her in a while? Well, she was on this morning. She has to go get another MRI. So she's doing that. We've got her praying. She's got to do, I want to say it's like 3 something today. I'm not sure. Yeah. So she's doing that. She did do some revamping in the Facebook group. So she's done that. I don't know if you've seen it or not. But she did do some of that, do some revamping. Have you been able to go to her every other week Bible study on Thursday nights, Rita? I didn't know if you were able to go or not. I know I can't go at night. I'm going in the on Monday mornings. I just didn't know if you were able to go to her. We're talking about Junk Journaling Jen. She is on YouTube. Wonderful Christian woman. Going through a lot, has cancer, and is walking with the Lord right through it. Doing everything right his hands. Oh, you're not part of Facebook group. Are you just not into Facebook? Is that what it is? You collect little painted vintage watercolor tins? Okay. Okay, Cindy. You must have come because this was Sadie's one step away. They come, yay! Thank you.
He was down the street, delivering 2 packages.
Okay. I hope this is what I'm. Yeah, it is.
Must be filled with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna open it, guys.
You know, I got a delivery thing.
You need a fee, sweetie. I'll take care of that later on. I'll take care of the delivery fee. All right. Well, that is a big bag too, guys. Big bag. Yep, that's what it is. That case I can put my case that I can put my cling wrap, cling stamps in, and a huge bag. Oh, let me get this bag over here. Look at this bag. Look how big it is. There's the inside, and it goes all the way down. It's huge. There we go. Just put that around the center. Yeah, you're using them for paint palettes. How cute. You're going to have to take a picture and show me what you're talking about, Steph, because I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Put it up in Beth's group or something so I can see it, or just wherever. Flash it in here if you want to. I don't care. Let's see. Get some more color here. You'll post in Beth's group? Okay. here. Well, got little pieces now I gotta cover up. I'm having problems getting pictures with my camera. I'm gonna have to learn how to use my camera up here to take pictures of stuff. That way I don't have to worry about it. Just take a picture and then I can put it on the web right then. I just don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to sit down and have my husband look at it and then him show me how to do it. That's how that's gonna have to happen. Yeah, and Steph, I did get your card, honey. I did get that. Thank you so much. Every time I saw you, I kept wanting to remind myself to tell you that I did get it, yes. And your little critters, they are so cute. They're too cute. I don't know what to do with them. They're so cute. I'm just going to keep them. I may start a little place for them all so they can all hang out. Let's see, how many have we done today? I've got 6 little cards done up so far. Well, the bottom layer of them anyway. I'm glad you got them. The cats are saying that it's nap time. Alright, let me put this here. Get some more of this out. I cut that. I know that. I have a little dog. I think we're all like that. If we have animals, they go to sleep on us. We don't want to move. We don't want to do anything. You could be hungry, want to drink, and have to go to the bathroom and won't move because you dare not disturb them. Please. Now, today, if we had an animal, I'd be going, I got to go. You got to move. But when Chewy was little, alive and little, a dog had us wrapped around his little finger and did to the day he passed away. Let me get out of this right quick. Here we go. Yes, I have. Can I read out Deuteronomy 31:6? Okay, hold on just a minute. Let me get this piece glued down here. Shut my glue down, and I'll do that for you. Hold on just a second. I can do that. Well, we're on that book. You can just go under there. Try not to get glue everywhere. Okay, Deuteronomy 31:6. Let's see. Yeah. 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid of them, for the Lord your God will go ahead of you. He will neither fail you nor forsake you. Amen. That's a good one. That's good, Julie. Like that one. Be strong and courageous. I think we all have times when we need that. Yeah, it's nice. This Bible, this is kind of a fairly new one for me. I have about 10, if not more. I mean, I'm not exaggerating, if not more than 10. I've got them. But I know that scripture is highlighted in another Bible, but it is not in this one, so I had to take care of that situation. That one is in your promise journal. That may be what I do. Well, if I had a piece of paper that wasn't going to be glued down, it'd help. Okay. And that is why I don't sing, ladies. Right there. Our little half Bibles. I forgot the little half Bibles. I think I've got one tiny, but it's a full Bible. It's a real Bible, but it's tiny. 31, 6. Okay, I've got it written down. Let me make sure all that is over there toward the glue and other paperwork won't get to it. Put that back over there. Thank you, Julie. That was wonderful. I read just fine. I tend to stutter or read. My mind goes faster than my speaking mouth does sometimes. Oh, yeah. You got, wait a minute. Oh, books? We're talking just regular, just regular Bibles. I'm talking regular Bibles, but you got at least 2 Bibles a year? Your emergency pack. Some more hiding around. She found out really. Oh, Lori did? Cool. I like those older Bibles. But what's sad is that a lot of the older Bibles that people have, like my husband's mother's Bible, I had it and used it. But they throw Bibles away. People throw old Bibles away. And now that I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm like, don't do that. I'll take it. And don't ask me what I'm doing with it. I'll just take it. Thank you. You don't want to tell anybody what you're doing. Nuh-uh. Because I know for me, I haven't been. So they put out a new Bible every year with different commentary or different translations. Yes, I hadn't thought about that, Cindy. Yeah. Ooh. Do you get some? Have you gotten some weird ones? You know what I'm talking about? Why don't I think you'd do a review on some kind of strange ones, I'm sure. Let's see. Put this over here. Back over here. So okay. So you bought 2 Bibles this year, and one was gifted, one. No weird ones. Oh, you wanted to pick. You were able to pick the ones you wanted. Oh, you saw a Cameo Pocket Bible at the thrift store. Ooh, I do too, Julie. I have a lot of them. You haven't done any book reviews since David got sick? Oh, Camouflage Pocket Bible. Okay, camouflage. I didn't understand that stuff. Thank you. You know how I am. I'm just out there, and that's okay. I just am. I have a English. It's a Hebrew, but it's English, Hebrew to English Bible. And I enjoy reading that. Yes, they wear camo in Texas. I read it wrong. Give me and my little old dyslexic self a break. you, you little boogerhead, you. Yes, I read it wrong. It looked like cameo to me. Oh well, that's why y'all laugh at me. You think I read stuff funny. I. It would not surprise me if there was a cameo out there that it had a Bible in it at all. Wouldn't surprise me. You know. Ooh, I bet there is. That'd be so pretty. You know what would be? Hmm. My problem is with so many Bibles, like this when we read that scripture, I didn't have it marked. So when I go to look for something, I go, well, I know I had this highlighted. Where is it at? I start looking through my highlights, and I don't find it. It's because I highlighted it in a different Bible. A part of me would like to sit down one day with all my Bibles and then go through them and the ones that don't, like make sure all the marked, all the highlighted scriptures are highlighted in all of them. But I guess that would make me not go and look at the other ones though too, and find them in a different Bible. Yeah. Oh, just made my voice too loud. Oh, we've got one in Jory.
No,
What?
by tomorrow morning might be a cancellation still.
Oh, okay. We may get rain, up to an inch of it by tomorrow. Well, at least it's not snow. You know, I'm not going to gripe about rain. Snow is another thing. I'm not going to gripe about rain. I wouldn't gripe about snow either, but I don't have to go out in it. He does. Put some of this on there too. Oops. Quit turning one on. Here, put some more. Put some glue on this. There we go. So here. Let me see. Get some more color on it. Let me see what we got here. Is that there? For Steph, what are y'all doing for Christmas? You just gonna chill out, relax? You gotta go run some errands. It's time to go run errands. Tell Lori I said hi, Steph. We'll see you later. You take care of yourself, okay? And keep in touch as you can. Have Lori tell us how you're doing. Love you, girl. There we go. Let's see. Goodness. Well, I've got quite a few done. Let's see what I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done more than 5. I had to have some set over here. I didn't count or something. Let's see how many we've gotten done. Let me put this little piece on here. And we're going to see what all I've gotten done because I think we've got more done than just the little bit it's saying. She's been so busy. She's been listening to us for 2 weeks. Poor Lori. She'll be okay. Now, who is that, Cindy? Oh, that's your book review site? Okay. That'll be cool. Have you thought about going back to doing that, Cindy? That sounds fun, but you're so busy now with everything you're doing. 1,200 books in 10 years? Good. No, that's a lot of books. I can understand that. I have a lot of, I have a Kindle, and I have a lot of books in my Kindle. I mean, I have like the whole Tribulation series, that series from Tim LaHaye. I have the Young Tribulation series by Tim LaHaye. I've got a lot of his books in different series that he and Tim LaHaye and uh, I done forgot what the other guy's name is. I don't remember, but he wrote a lot of books by himself too with other authors. I've got a lot of those, so I have a lot, but I don't read a lot. I really don't. I have read. No, the last book I read, I'm still in the. I'm like at the end of it. Is the it's one by oh my goodness, I'm not remembering names today. It's horrible. David Jeremiah, his last one. It's on the millennium, the time that we're in the millennium kingdom with the Lord. It is. And the last few of his books he's come out with have been so interesting. Just the biblical points that he makes. It's just, I find them fascinating. So I've been reading that, but like you, I've been reading the Bible and crafting and watching Hallmark. Let's see how many we got done today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this is not done. Alright, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 2 extra cards from somewhere. They were somewhere around here that I picked up, so I'll put them all there. So we have almost got all 10 of them done up, at least the bottom layer. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. We've been at it for an hour and 30 minutes, almost 40. And I'm sure y'all got other things to do other than sit here and watch me glue paper down. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. And if I don't see you around on the web, I will see you again on Monday. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you around on the web. Talk to y'all later. Bye.